Tonight, it's controversy.
Uh-oh.
And then dry January.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Alan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome one and all to what's sure to be a hate-filled episode of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Hate. Well, welcome to the 174th edition of the BLC podcast, proudly broadcasting live from the palatial EC studios, scattered all across the upstate of South Carolina. And you can always catch us on YouTube, maybe Insta, maybe Facebook, Blue Sky, and all your favorite podcast platforms. And, of course, at our website, award-winningpodcast.com.
Yep.
Now, and that is real. Again, now, the only guy that knows what Liev Schreiber's tits look like is Fred. I hope you leave that in, Alan.
He's got great tits, man.
He's got a great bear.
You guys got great tits.
Nice rack.
The best.
Nice
It's the
rack.
best. It's the best. And as always, our producer, number one man on the soundboard, Alan OTB.
That's me.
Well, Fred, I am. Oh, yep. Okay. Let me go ahead and I'm going to warn everybody first of all. I'm going to warn them that this show, well, it's really not, but it is going to end up being maybe a little politically charged. And generally speaking, we don't discuss this kind of shit. And I'm hoping that we don't get into it tonight, but I know how your guy on the board is over there, and the studio audience is very.
Every 4 years.
The studio audience leans the same way Alan does. So whatever he says, they're going to go along with. He's very charismatic.
That's right. The studio audience loves it.
So the studio audience, he's got him in his pocket. I don't know how he does it.
He's all up on his high horse.
Right, exactly. Exactly. So if it is something that you find offensive or you find inappropriate, I'm sorry about that. But we'll be back next week, hopefully, to our regular old shit.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see what Alan does because we'll just see. But first, Fred, let me go ahead and get, and I think I hope, okay, let me say this. First point of contention. I hope that we can all agree on this because this is what, in politics and everything in life, sometimes you have to lead in slow. Yeah. You say, you know what? We're going to make little decisions and talk about little things that are going to compound so that trust is built.
Right.
And you can move on to the rest of it. Right. Okay. Right.
Right. Slowly.
Exactly.
You can't just ram it in there.
Can't just shove it in.
It's just the tip.
Just
you gotta give
tip
him
of the controversial
the
iceberg,
soft,
if you will.
tip of it.
Right. The supple tit.
The fleshy tip.
The supple Liev Schreiber's tit. Version of this. Okay. Anyway, controversial take from me. And again, I hope so much that this doesn't already start off as fire against each other.
Okay.
I think I want to make sure that everybody who listens to our show, our award-winning show, knows that we will always call the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of Mexico.
It's the Gulf of Mexico.
It will never be the Gulf of America. I'm sorry.
Mama named him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay.
Alan, as someone who lived sort of touching the Gulf.
No. It's the Gulf of Mexico. It's always been.
Okay, see, look at that. Look at that. Little wins. Ding, ding.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
No, it has nothing to do with Mexico. That's the name of it.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's been that way since
they didn't win the Gulf.
Heinz Field for me is Clemente Park. It doesn't matter what the name they changed it.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
So it's the Gulf of Mexico.
There are certain things.
Some things, just always be that. You can't just go around.
You can't go pretending
names.
like, all right, look what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you can't just go changing names.
Imagine how many maps. That'd be great for the map industry, though.
Yeah, they love it. Yeah, that's
maybe
probably
we should
what
invest
it is.
in maps.
The International Map Conglomerate.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Big Map is gonna love that. I like the idea of Big Map as it's just like a really big map.
Yeah,
it's like it's three guys.
Yeah.
The map.
How can we move more maps?
That's right. Yeah. All right, call Trump. Tell him the map industry is gonna back him up 100%.
Goddamn Google Maps is killing us, fellas. We gotta make a comeback.
Well, what we'll do is we'll make a typo. We'll put somewhere on the map Trump.
Yeah.
On action. Gulf of Trump. Is that okay?
Trump land. Trump.
Whatever it
Trump,
takes. That's
Trumpville.
right. That's right. So we'll make it the C of Trump. Anyway, so great. Glad we started off on a great note. So
He's like, we finally agree on something.
We finally did it. You know what? Honestly, I'm okay with ending the show right here because it's not going to get better than this.
No, it's not.
I'm afraid. Oh my God, that drink is terrible. All right, so let's move on to something else. Let's move on to an old friend of ours who's been on our show more times than I can count. However, has not always been a fan of our show. And that is Alan's buddy, Elon Musk. Not Leprechaun Elon Musk. He was, and then he went nuts.
He's been and gone, man. Like, that dude is on so many drugs right now, man.
Dude, he is, dude. You see him at the inauguration? He was
he was in his own, he was gone.
I would call that zooted.
Yeah. And like, I know everybody's seen it, the How. He gave the Zeke How. You know what I mean?
That's what we're talking about
he
there.
did not. It was from the heart, man. It was
like an arrow from my heart.
Everyone,
it's from my heart.
You got White House level news
you can't.
correspondents trying to spin that shit, and they can't spin it, man.
How can you spin it?
He did that. He can't. You can't spin that.
Oh, there's nothing to spin. It was from the heart, man.
No, dude. I don't even. You just can't do that,
shit.
man.
He did that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they can say like, and there are people who are like AI and this and that. I'm like,
I just saw like he released.
It's immediately.
He tweeted out like a new flag for SpaceX, but it's a black flag with a red circle for Mars. With the red circle for Mars and the X in the middle.
So he's just making it better.
And I'm like, all you're missing are like the four legs, man.
Yeah, dude.
All you're missing are the four legs on the goddamn on the.
That's what they said. He used the wrong serif.
Yeah, dude.
It doesn't have four serifs on it. But yeah, no, it's like, dude, I can't deal with the guy, man.
Like that's something you just don't even play with. You know
I don't even know if we're gonna invite him back on the show. If I'm being honest, at this point, like he's tarnished his reputation, even with our show. And I mean,
so he's not a Hall of Famer.
We'd never put him in the Hall of. We would never put a leprechaun in the Hall of Fame. We agreed on that day one, Alan. Yeah. There would be no leprechauns in the Hall of Fame. So I mean,
fell a little short.
Get that out of the way. Yeah, they always
fell a little short. They fell a little short trying to make that.
They always come up short. So, just saying, dude, we don't want them. We don't want their kind mucking up.
Oh god,
leprechaun kind, Fred.
Leprechaun kind.
You know what I mean? That's not racist.
It's insane, though, man. Like I don't know. And then
crazy, man. It's just the beginning, so we'll see.
They got rid of Victor Ramaswamy.
Yeah, well, that guy was an idiot too.
Out of Doge. You know what I'm saying? Because him and Elon was running Doge.
You got to understand, dude.
Yeah,
you don't have to be smart to be rich.
Yeah. No, like, you gotta get lucky.
You just got to be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, you gotta get a little luck, man.
And I'm not saying Elon Musk is a complete moron. I mean, he's obviously done some things the right way.
Well, some people are so smart they're stupid. Right. They have no common sense.
Oh yeah.
His dad did come out and say that his teachers labeled him as retarded in school. So, I mean, I didn't say that. His dad said that.
What are you talking about? What do you mean I'm retarded? I don't understand. This is great. We're going to Mars.
Wait a second. You mean to tell me you could have done that voice for the past year, and suddenly now
took it with the fucking leprechaun. So I was like, "Well, I can't."
You should do. Well, see, this is real Elon Musk.
Yeah, this is
now that he's banned, you're doing it.
That's right. Oh, can we call him? Can we call him Elon Musk?
I can't get on any other shows now. Nobody wants me on, so I thought I'd come over to the Black Look Collective podcast and see if you guys would like an interview with me, Elon Musk. You know, I could tell you a lot of things about the things that we're doing. And
sure.
You know,
So what'd you think about the Third Reich?
Well, it's better than the second one. I just gotta say that. You know,
cut him off, Alan. We can't have that on the show. So, can we all agree, Alan, then, especially you, Alan, because I know Fred feels this way, that we're anti-Nazi as a show?
Definitely.
But you know what? I like for a hot second, like back in what was it? Probably 23, yeah, probably like summer 23. Like I was on Elon's side. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was inventive and like short sellers were hitting on the stock and shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you know, I kind of was like, yeah, man. I even downloaded X again. You know what I'm saying? On Twitter again. I deleted it and then downloaded it. So I was like, yeah, come on.
Didn't follow our show on it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Didn't want to be associated with that.
But like, yeah, now
I mean, I get it, man. Well, he goes back and forth, dude. He's not that's the thing is you eventually get to the point where you're like, at some point in your like power hungry madness that like you.
And that's the thing. That's the thing. He was already rich. He was already rich.
Right.
And now he's powerful. You know what I'm saying? Now he's powerful. He's rich and powerful. Like that's an unbeatable combination. Yeah. And crazy. Yeah, man. That's a deadly combination.
You always go crazy when you're rich. Like that's just part of being like but he's
like
not rich.
Level,
he's beyond.
All of them but when you're at that level, most of them are crazy. I mean, Bezos
you gotta be
crazy.
You gotta be crazy because you've done everything. And I've always said that you've done everything.
Right.
Like
That's
you've got so much money, you have done literally everything. Right. And you need to do something else to like fulfill that excitement that we all need in our lives, you know.
Yeah, we have
something different, something new.
Before, dude, like how much? So if you let's say, I know obviously, like you said, you're a billionaire, right? You're a multi-billionaire. You're $100 billion, right?
Get it right, man. Get it right.
I'm sorry, my bad, Elon Musk. It's Lonnie, little Lonnie Musk.
It's Lon.
Elon Musk. Elon Musk is
Elon.
Why wouldn't you, Elon Musk? Why wouldn't you like be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fuck everybody up and I'm going to cure cancer. Or like, I'm going to do something that's so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Right.
There's no way that anyone could ever hate me again.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm going to end poverty or like I'm going to do whatever it is.
I'm going to buy
humans aren't designed that. Humans aren't designed that way because, and the reason I say that is because nobody's done it.
Right.
Every generation's had the super rich person, and none of them have done it. So that means
none of them just say something that we're
designed.
I also don't know that anyone could quantify that before, like the most recent generations, because like how can you in the 1700s? How could you be like, there's this many people in America and there's this many people that need food and it would cost this much to do it.
Right.
We would be able to increase blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't think that the infrastructure was there to be able to do that.
No, it was. I mean, come on.
I hope,
put that shit on a train. You know what I mean? You can have train shipments.
Well, you're talking about even the Egyptian times, man, they were building shit out of gold. Right. Instead of taking care of the people. And it's always been, I think it's just in our DNA that to a certain point, we're like, yeah, we care, but we don't care enough. It's like, fuck it.
I think it's like my man. I think it's like my man said in the Matrix when he was talking to Neo, and he told him, he's like, we tried the simulations different ways. We tried it where everyone was happy, everybody had everything that they needed, and the simulation failed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, it crashed. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I think that's exactly what it is. You know what I mean? We can't. I don't think we could. You know what I mean? I don't think we could. I
don't think there's ever going to be a day where
even if we tried our damnedest to utopianize.
Well, all it takes is one jackass.
It wouldn't. You couldn't do it.
All it takes is one jackass, which brings me to my next point. So, okay, we're controversial part of the show is over. Back to the fucking real shit now. Fuck this. Fuck this shit that like touches us on a global scale. Fuck that. Let's talk about this, man. Let's talk about dumb shit. All right. He's not here, so I can talk about it.
I love dumb shit.
Okay, well, you're gonna love this. So I picked my kid up on Friday from school. He's 12 years old. He's 7th grade, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, Dad. I'm like, hey, how was school? You have a good day, whatever. Anything happened? He's like, yeah, Dad, there was a fight. And I was like, cool. Were you in it? And he's like, nope, I wasn't in it. And I was like, great. Cool. He's like, but I didn't get a video. And I was like, no, you did not. And he's like, yeah, no, I did here. You want to see it? And I was like, well, yes, I do want to see it. But I mean, and I did want to see it. It was a terrible fight. It was a 2 out of 10 fight.
Oh,
it was 2 7th graders, dude. Like, it was the worst. It was dumb.
Right.
And it was like a 10-second clip, because that's what it is. And then somebody punches somebody and they're like, this hurts. I don't like this. And then they stop doing it,
Yeah.
And so that's what happened. And then he like cuts off. And I'm like, dude, you didn't like post that, right? And he's like, no, I haven't posted on anything. I said, you need to like delete that.
Yeah.
He's like, why? He's like, well, nobody got in trouble. And I said, well, nobody got in trouble because you didn't. That's exactly what I said. I said, all it takes is one fucking idiot to decide I'm going to put this on TikTok or I'm going to put this on Insta or I'm going to put this on whatever. And then one of your classmates who's like a snitch or whatever, or just a regular person who's not a bad person is going to be like, hey, look what happened. And then it's over. So if you're in the video, you're done. Right. And he's like, no, that's not how it's gonna go. And I'm like, dude, trust me, this is how life works. Like if you were I was like, dude, they don't have a choice. It's zero tolerance, right? Dumb. And I was like, you're dumb if you did this. And he was like, okay, whatever, no big deal. So 15 minutes later, I get a call and I ignore it because I didn't recognize the number, but I was like, that number looks familiar.
Yeah.
So I ignore it, whatever. 15 minutes after that, my wife calls me and says, hey, honey, I just got a call from Jack's principal. He's suspended for 3 days.
Yeah.
Because one of the kids posted the shit on his whatever, and he was in the background of the video, and they're like, he didn't stop the fight or try to stop the fight. So, and he's like, well, how do they know I didn't try to stop it? I'm like, well, they said, Jack, you have a camera in your hand. A phone in your hand. You're not trying to stop it if you're videoing it. And he's like, oh, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Okay.
So, I mean, he realized, like, okay, I'm an idiot. And I was
I can't lie my way out of this.
Right. And I was like,
I can't double talk my way out of this.
Right. I was like, you got it. I said, here's the thing. And I'm not trying to tell you to do this, but this is what I would do if I were you. If you're confronted with this situation again, you're a tall kid, you stand behind everybody with a phone. Yeah. Like you stand behind in the very, very back.
Yeah.
Where no one can see you and you do not record it.
Yeah.
And you'll be okay. Right. And so, like, obviously it was one of those things, but I was like, I'm so glad still, man. Folks, because the kids wouldn't admit to it. Like they like interrogated the kids all day, whatever, because they heard a rumor. And the kids had been talking about it. The kids had been saying, like, for like 3 or 4 days, like, hey, at 7:45 on the 22nd, we're gonna fight in the bathroom.
So it was like a hockey game, man.
Right. And it was like
Like
Well,
third
because
period.
Jack told me that he was like, I wanted to try and stop it, but they've been talking about this for like 4 days that they're gonna fight. So I was like, whatever, dude. If you've been talking about it for 4 days, just do it. Right. And I'm like, that's not how it used to be.
Yeah, Lord.
It used to be.
It was going that day. You know
It used
what I
to
mean?
be like let's meet across the
You didn't even
street.
talk about it. Yeah.
Lunchtime. You know what I
We'll-
mean?
Or we can, like I said, we'll meet across the street after school and we'll take care of this.
Yeah.
Because it's not on school property. It's not during school hours. There's nothing they can do. Right. So
What's they fighting
I
at?
went to school. I didn't care. But
Bathroom.
When I was in school, man, dude, we would fight. You'd just stand there and it'd be like a hockey game. Once the first one hit the floor, then they'd be like, all right.
Yeah,
But they let them fight. Yeah. You know.
well, they let them fight, but they were just two terrible fighters because they're kids.
My favorite school fight is like the little kid. There's a video, little kid, or a little skinny kid, like bullying this like big kid, you know, what I mean? Little timid big kid, and he ran up on him and tried to punch him, and big kid just picked him up and slammed.
yeah.
You could tell that kid had been building up. That anger had been building up. And he slammed the fuck out of that little kid.
Yeah,
My man
was like hit the side of the
he that little boy, you know what I'm saying?
What about that?
Hey,
Did you see that one that the kid was beating up on a kid with a cast? Some kid was beating up on another kid, but he had a cast in his leg.
Who had the cast?
Jesus.
The kid that was getting beat up. And out of nowhere, this kid came up and did the same thing. Just picked up the other kid, body slammed him, and walked off.
He should, man. Should.
That's the power of being big, is you can do that.
That's it. You can do that.
You can just grab them and like toss them because you're just you're bigger than them. Like there's just nothing you can do.
Out on the hard concrete.
Right, exactly. Well, so it reminded me of all the stupid shit that I had done when I was younger.
Yeah.
And like would have gotten in trouble for nowadays.
Oh, yeah. If we had cameras, yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember,
Like-
and this is dumb. This is a long time ago, but first grade, I got into this fight with this kid that I hated. I hated this kid during math in the classroom. During math, when the teacher put on the projector, right? And we started brawling. And like I won, but it was first grade. I had to spend a week in ISS, and I was like, "How stupid was I?" I was like, I couldn't handle it anymore.
Yeah.
He was just talking shit, and I was like, "I'm done with this." I'm like, just went for it. But like, I'm like, man, I probably would have gone to jail nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays, yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I ever really got into fights in high school. No, I don't.
No, we can't. Alan can't say anything about.
No,
Alan just can't say anything about anything. So
no. I allegedly never got into any fights.
right.
No,
Anything.
any fights?
No, hell no, not me.
But no, see, that's the thing. Like I said, now it's just you can't even do it because it's just too risky, man. You got too many people, too many eyes on you.
Oh yeah, I was everywhere, man. I
would have gone to. I probably would have gone to prison.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Terrorists right there.
Dude, I got into a fight in a bar once, and if it hadn't been because it was that time, I mean, if it had just happened now, Parker would tell you I would have gone to prison.
There you go, jail.
I just came home and I was like, I got into a fight. I went out and I got into a fight and said, "What'd you do?" I broke a bunch of equipment that they had there on people's heads.
Yeah, a lot of pool sticks were broken.
Yeah, a lot of pool sticks were broken and people got stabbed. Allegedly.
Jesus.
Maybe not. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Hey.
So it's a different time.
It was a different time. Yeah, now I can't.
You can get away with things. It's terrible. This is not our funniest episode.
Well,
this is
the world is terrible.
We took a stab at it.
Well,
yeah, we took a stab.
We're always stabbing at it.
we stabbed at it. We did try.
I'm sorry.
Allegedly.
I'm sorry.
So Fred.
Yep.
Speaking of dumb shit, and speaking of controversy, a little bit of controversy.
Pizza cake.
Ooh.
Pizza cake sounds delicious.
Pizza
That's a real thing.
It's controversial. It's
Pizza
weird.
Yes.
If we go to food, we'll
I'm
never
sorry.
have an argument.
Dude, are we going to food again?
We should just become a food podcast. comedy food. That nobody does
Let's
that.
do it. Funny foods.
Who does? Yeah, who does like beans? Yeah, but we can do a skit where we are different kinds of beans and we're talking.
Oh.
And you can be frijoles, Alan, and you can speak in a Mexican accent. Exactly.
Well, I guess that makes me black eyed peas. Then.
Yeah. Hot plants.
That's lima beans.
And here I am, fellas. I'm lima beans, and I'm delicious.
Lima beans.
Right. So we're gonna change this to the Lima Black Eyed Peas and Frijoles podcast. Call it 3 bean salad. There it is, 3 bean salad, the podcast. I love
bean
it.
salad.
We just need to come up with something other than salad, but we'll work on that. Look at if you know something, if you can think of a better name for our bean related podcast.
Bean related, yeah.
You know what's crazy, Fred? Is there is probably a niche for people who love beans.
Yeah,
So fucking much.
Hey, the beans is a $10 billion industry.
Yeah, they're just begging us. They're begging.
Yeah.
They're saying, where is my bean related comedy? That's what I've been urging. Like Netflix never does that. It would just be farts the whole show.
I saw the Bush's baked beans facility.
Have you ever been there? Have you been to the
Yeah,
factory?
I did.
Yeah.
I saw it, man.
Yeah.
I've been there.
It's in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Is it-
Oh, is there one?
Yes.
There's one in Tennessee.
I think it's in Tennessee. That's where it was
Yeah,
in Tennessee.
yeah, there's one in
Yeah.
And there's a store there, but it's never open.
Right.
Mhm. And the dog was nowhere in sight.
Yeah, no.
There was wrong with the recipe. Yeah, the dog has the recipe. It's like, no, he was nowhere in sight.
I woke up and my pillow was gone.
That dog did.
Oh, that dog's long gone. How would the dog have a recipe? It's a dog.
He tucked it up his ass. He took it-
Well, no, do you think? I always thought he must have like a pendant on his collar that has like a thing you could like put. Paper,
Oh, yeah.
like, rolled up paper,
Yeah,
like Game of Thrones. And they like
what
put
was
it-
what was the thing in the Tom Hanks movie where they had the
the fucking cryptodex or whatever it was.
the crypto
the Vinci Code.
Yeah,
the Vinci Code. Yeah.
exactly what it is. And you're like, oh, it's beans.
Beans.
Like, I would have never known.
Fucking beans.
You got me again, Bushes, you son of a bitch. Beans and crack. Who'd have thought it?
You open it up. Never give you up. Never
I feel like it would just be. I feel like you would open it up and be like, just buy beans from the store.
Yeah, that's good.
Like, well, no, wait, what?
That's good.
It's never ending. But somebody's got to know.
Recipes in the can.
So imagine being that guy who works at like the Bush's Baked Beans factory and you make things by like the millions. So you make like I mean, how many beans does that place make in a day? Like 5 million beans?
Yeah,
Probably.
billion.
I don't even know. That's a lot of beans. Either way, it's a lot of beans.
They probably make other stuff in there too. They probably make like the regular beans.
Well, Bush's Bush's is like the baked beans facility is the baked beans facility.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
what I'm
That's
saying
all
is,
they do.
imagine being the guy who's like, I know the recipe. Like I know it's 17 pounds of paprika, 43 gallons of fucking whatever of molasses,
brown sugar, brown.
No, yeah, shitload of brown sugar.
1,000 pounds of beans, and you're like, okay, so how do I figure this out to be able to make? I'll just go buy
Do
this.
the math and divide it down to like
It's $3. I'll just go buy it. Yeah, down to like you're like down to 5 pounds of beans, a pound of beans. I don't know, but
right.
I just-
yeah.
it boggles my mind to think that
Divide everything by 1,000. Go.
1,000, if that's what it is, if it's 1,000 pounds of beans,
Right.
that guy might not
Right.
be in the bean section.
Yeah,
He might only be in the spices section. I mean, they don't follow the beans all the way through the process.
scavenger hunt. You got to go seek out each individual.
Yeah, he's got to go
recipe.
find the cryptex.
It's like, yeah, there's a
Cryptex
mage.
says find a guy in the bean section. And then he goes over and he's like, all right, so how many beans are in that bucket? And he's like, this many. And he's like, all right.
He's like, no, you have to do a task for him. You have to do a
join
task
you on your journey if.
Yeah, your quest.
Right. You have to find me.
Has been kidnapped by slavers. Help me rescue her, and I will tell you the amount of bees you need.
There's a little green diamond on his head. You know,
see, and that's how Bush's baked beans get made, kids.
You gotta find him out.
I'm telling you, man. That's what would happen though in real life. Because I'd be like, dude, I'll tell you. In real life, it's like, I'll tell you, but I'm going to need a pack of cigarettes and a 6-pack of beer.
Yeah,
got it. Quest complete.
It's like the quest complete. 2 packs of butts and 40.
That's right. Hook me up, man. And I'll let you know. And then we'll figure it out together. We'll make our own beans company. And we'll call them Biden's Baked Beans. It'll be named after a president with a B. Everybody loves that guy. Love him or hate him. Beans you're gonna love his beans.
You're gonna love my beans. Hey, let me tell you, I'll tell you the truth right now. Listen, you're gonna love my beans. My beans.
He'll be like, no joke. No joke.
No joke. You gotta love beans.
Yeah, no joke. You're gonna love my beans.
Hey, check it out.
Like here are our mascots. White Lima, Black Eyed Pea, and Frijoles.
Well, actually, I would be got to do this.
Yeah,
I got DEI beans. Yeah. I got DEI beans.
Right, no more DEI beans. This one runs in and chops you guys' heads off. And it's like, no more of that.
You're gonna send the frijoles back to Mexico.
Yeah. You're like, I'm Puerto Rican. He's like, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You're being enough. Your time is up, beans. All right. Well, so our time is up. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more podcast with beans.
Beans, good for the heart. The more you eat, the more you fart.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
Welcome back to the 174th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. We're rushing through the second half of the show because we want Fred to say as many words as possible before his shit gets all wonkadoodle again. So, Fred, what's new with you, buddy? How is this month treating our old buddy Fred?
Man, it is great, man. My wife's been on a diet and living healthy and whatnot. And the other night I asked her, I said, hey, I was like, you want to, sit down, watch TV, have a drink or something like that? She was like, I can't, I'm doing dry January. And I was like, well, what the fuck? You weren't going to tell me? I was like, like it's the 15th. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's like, doing dry January. I was like, well, shit, you weren't going to, she's like, you're not going to do it. And I was like, you're probably right, but you could have at least told me that, you were doing it,
Right.
Maybe I would have joined you, but so I was like, she's like, well, you can start now then.
Right.
So and just do until February 14th.
There you
go.
Which
is Valentine's Day. And we'll go out and we'll have some drinks. Yeah, I get shitty.
Yeah.
Slightly drunk.
You're going to regret this decision.
I got some making up to do.
I got a month of drinks in front of me. Let's go somewhere fancy.
I've been doing it. I've been California sober.
So okay, I understand what that means.
Yeah.
So, well, how do you feel any different? Do you feel like, hey,
no,
stepping my step?
I do realize that, like, I think it's just because, like, I'm doing the thing I wanted more. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, I'd be go take a drink. I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. But I really want to, so I don't know if I should be concerned about that. You know what I mean? And
I think it's your body, your brain is yelling out for like these things that it's used to, because it's like dopamine is like, hey, I like that. That makes me feel great.
Yeah. Right.
And so even if it slowly races up from the screen, Fred. No, so your brain is like in panic mode because it's like, I want that thing. Where's it at? Where's it at?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after a couple of weeks, you'll be like, oh, well, like it doesn't really care that much anymore.
Right.
So you just have to beat that fucking hump, initially.
Yeah.
But do you think there's a chance, like right now on what we're going to call the 25th, so like almost halfway through,
right?
Do you think that there's a chance that you're going to be like, I'm going to let it roll? Or are you like, nope, there it is?
There's going to be a situation. I know something's going to happen.
I mean, nah, dude, I don't see. I think you'll be like, fuck it. I just got 10, 15 more days. Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, this is a challenge now.
Right.
This is a challenge against yourself.
Yes.
Which is the worst opponent that there is.
Right. It is. Yeah.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know why. Like, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it, but like,
because your brain is a dick.
Yeah, it really is, man.
Yeah,
it really is.
Your brain
really is an asshole, man. Like, it's like, do this bad thing, and I'm like, I don't want to do the bad thing. Do the bad thing anyway.
Right, you're gonna have to do the bad thing, or I'm not gonna leave you alone about it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're only disappointing yourself. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
It's
no big deal.
We'll make it up. We'll make it up.
I disappoint myself.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
I don't want
and I'm like, I'm disappointing you, brain. And like, no, I'm cool with it. It's fine.
And then later on, brain's like, why the fuck did you do that, man? That was so fucking stupid. Like,
you
why
fucking
did
asshole. Why'd you do that?
No, you didn't want to do it. Like, why did you do it?
Now you feel like shit. Brain, you told me to do it.
You told me to do it, brain.
Why would you listen to me?
Yeah.
I hate that guy.
Why would you listen to me? I'm just
a brain in the head. Like, son of a bitch. Hey, you're right.
See you next time.
He's like, night. He's like, here, just hold this phone for a minute, and I'll go away. And I'm like, okay. Internet. I'm like, oh, what is this dog doing tonight? Oh, hilarious.
Give me some of that right. I love that brain right. Give me that
brain's like, I like it. Yeah, but I hate being smart. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
So
distractions.
So far it's been going. You've held on for like over a week now, right? A full week so far.
Yeah, 15.
By the time this, almost 2 weeks. By the time this airs,
by the time it's coming.
Well, see, now you can't waver, because until this comes out, you have to at least like hold true until then. Because I'm saying you were doing it,
right? So I'm gonna be strong.
I believe it.
His brain just apologize to the show. It's no big deal.
It's like, don't just tell Alan to cut it out.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
They can edit this.
Do it now. You're not gonna fucking do it.
They can edit this. Yeah. No, it's amazing, man. Well, Dry January, I didn't realize has dated as far back as 1942.
Really?
So Finland started it. They called it Sober January, which I don't know. Which one do you prefer?
I thought it was October.
No, why would you do that? They did it to help with Finland's notorious war against the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
You know that the Finns hate the Russians.
Really? Didn't know that.
Yeah, because the Russians always want to finish them. Terrible. All right. So anyway, Alcohol Change UK is a thank you, Al. is a charity that rebooted the method in 2013, and now it's a whole big deal because drinking has increased 70% between 1990 and 2017. Did you know that?
Really? 70%.
Have you seen what's happened since 1990 till today?
Right.
Everybody would be. There's reasons for us to start drinking.
Sure,
But I'm hearing kids nowadays
they don't do the
drink that
drinking.
much.
No, they don't do the
drinking.
drinking.
Because
smoke
they
a lot of pot.
realized, right?
Yeah.
Well, and they take the medicines.
Yes,
Mhm.
yeah, that's
So I mean, that's part of the thing too. Is you got so it's a different generation, friend, and it's reminiscent of because I think in the 80s a lot of people took a lot of medicines.
Yeah, but we
that
drank and
seems
took
to
the
be-
medicine.
Are you making a euphemism?
No, I'm saying medicine like prescription drugs.
Yeah, no, like they gave, like,
okay. I
Prozac and
thought
all
you were
that,
talking
but-
like just
but
saying
but
pot,
my
like,
generation-
trying not to say
No,
pot.
pot is
you know?
pot. That's legal in most places.
Like our generation, and I include you guys in we drank and took our medicine. It was like, hey, you can have some Prozac. Yeah, give me a shot of whiskey with that.
Yeah, I gotta wash it down with something.
Hell, I washed down my
yeah.
heart medicine with beer sometimes.
It's all about keeping it even.
It's old
That's
school,
it.
man.
Even keel, man. You gotta be on the
It's
even
like one for the good column, one for the bad column.
keel.
Killed a guy, but left a really nice tip at the restaurant afterwards.
Yeah, yin and yang.
That's right. All about
Yep.
balance.
It's all about balance.
Well, I'm glad,
Thanks.
Fred, we're proud of
Yeah,
you.
man, Coach.
The show is rooting for you.
Yeah.
We want you
Hey.
to have the driest mid-January to February anyone's ever had. Doesn't have the ring. Doesn't have the same ring to it.
Oh, I can say dry. It's all dry.
Right. I don't like that.
Yeah, dry. Well, I don't
We
like
talked about
sober
how-
either.
Yeah. How about just like
The
maybe something
soberest.
cool. Like
Something
Razor Shark January.
Yeah.
You're like, ooh, fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna participate in Razor Shark January this year.
No drinking January. See, January is just too many syllables.
I think
Like,
that's
it
the,
needs to. Yeah, that's
June.
the issue. Yeah,
like I
yeah.
participate
Dry
in
June
drunk
would
June.
be sounds better. Drunk June.
I do drunk June every year.
I mean, but if you're gonna do it, might as well.
And
do
you
it
could
in
even do
February. Shortest
in
month.
fairness, you could even do drunctuary. And that would be like
yeah.
January, but drunkenary.
Yeah,
Yeah,
drunk
drinking
June.
air.
Right. And people would love that because it's catchy. And you can hashtag it, Fred. And that's really all that matters
Yeah,
is what you can
That's
hashtag
all it-
nowadays.
it's a hashtag life.
Yep, it's true. Hashtag, we do hashtags still.
But
Even though
who doesn't
hashtags
do-
are on the way out.
You know who doesn't do hashtags? It's TikTok.
America.
TikTok, bro.
TikTok.
Oh,
Yeah,
hashtag.
they don't
Yeah.
do hashtags.
They never did, and they never will.
What do they do? They do something.
I don't know.
They just do like search words.
They eat your
Yeah.
soul. They
Yeah. I
digest
think
your
you just
soul
search it.
slowly, and they're like, I know his keywords because I'm eating his soul.
Yeah, keywords. There you go.
Yep.
That's what I was
They
looking
do.
for.
They do. They do. That's how their algorithm works. It takes a little bite out of your soul every time you
Yeah, every time.
every time
A
you
little bit.
floop or whatever. So anyway,
Yeah.
well, Fred, just do
Mine
it.
isn't. They got to return.
Are
it.
there any other months like like dry January that people do? I know like no shave November, right?
Well, they do show
Yeah,
sober
no, so-
October. Well, see, most of them do
Sober October.
sober.
See, now
Sober
that
October.
rhymes.
Yeah, I like that one. Sober
Yeah.
October.
Okay, so they have dry January, sober October, Feb fast, and dry July. That's like almost half the year.
Damn.
How can you do all these?
Well, some people just pick and choose with the month.
Oh, there's a one
Yeah.
you can do, Fred. You can do damp January, and that is where you drink a little less.
Take a little list. I like that.
So it's
I like
every other
it.
day.
You know what I'm going to do? And Fred's like, at the beginning of the night, he's like, normally I would have 63 beers.
Yeah.
Because of damp January, I'm going to limit it to 24.
Yeah, every other day.
Hey,
No, tonight.
yeah, that's that. I like that. I like that a little bit better. Damn.
Are there any?
Yeah, that's somebody's brain was like,
Yeah.
it's no big deal, man. Just don't drink as much.
Just don't drink as much.
No, like it's
That's
cool.
it.
It's cool,
Cut
man.
back.
It's cool, man. It's no big deal.
Instead of having 3, have 2.
Yeah, have 2.
Have 2.5.
5.
You see,
Have 5, then cut back to 3.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, brain, I'm liking this math.
Yeah. Got
And he's like, hey, I'm not here for the math. I'm here for the drinks. Damn January all the way. He's like, it's damn January. You have to drink. Otherwise, you'd be doing dry January.
Yeah. We don't do that. We don't
need to
do
commit
that.
to that.
tough, man. That's tough because that means you got to stop on New Year's Day.
Right. Yeah.
Well, but the idea is you
When 12
celebrate
o'clock
it out.
hits, you know, at 12 o'clock
You're
hits,
done.
it's done. You know, you're done. You know, football, Super Bowl, college, you know, all that shit.
Yeah, man. That shit's tough,
Super Bowl's in
man.
February.
Oh, that's right. It is in February now.
So you'll be good to go.
Well, you got the playoffs.
But I think the idea is that you get so wasted on New Year's Eve, which I've done plenty of times.
Oh, yes.
You don't want to drink on January 1st.
Hell yeah.
Done that a lot. I've made that mistake a lot of times. I've made sure not to see midnight plenty of times.
Yes. Hell, he made sure one time that he didn't even see 7 o'clock.
No, I did not.
Oh my
7 o'clock,
goodness.
he was gone
Man.
by 6:30.
Well, you have to test the alcohol. You have to make sure that it's fine. So anyway, Fred, good. We love you. Go do it. We'll get an update next week, and then the first week
There you
of
go.
Black History Month will also
I'm pulling for your
we'll find
brain.
out. And I hope, you know what? I'll make you a deal, buddy. If you do this, I'll buy you a drink on Valentine's Day. I'll show up wherever you're having your romantic dinner.
I'll
And I'll take a shot of tequila.
I want to hold you to that because I'll be in Dallas on Valentine's Day.
So I'll take a shot of tequila, swish it around in my mouth. I'll swish it around in my mouth, and then I'll lean gracefully over your head and instruct you. I'll say,
"Oh no!"
And you'll open your mouth, and I'll spit it just like a baby bird. Right in there, friends.
No,
as soon as we get back,
I think I'll stop drinking
Fred's
forever.
gonna have a lot of alcohol. Yeah. You're like, well, I went and got this bottle.
No, I'll stop drinking.
I'm drinking. I drank a lot tonight. Like I'm drinking right now. You can't see it. I'm doing it.
Who needs AA when partner gave you Parker?
Right,
gave
you have
a
the Parker
fucking
challenge.
Shotgun of whiskey.
It's the baby bird challenge. That's your option. That's your option.
Baby bird.
Now I'll make sure not to brush my teeth and smoke a lot of cigarettes.
Oh God,
it's gonna be great. All right, Fred. Well, speaking of challenges like that, I've got a few challenges for you and Alan because I've got a few would you rathers.
Oh.
All right, you got a few. You got some time for a couple of would you rathers real
I'm
quick?
gonna tell you, yes, I would rather.
I only have 250 for us to go through.
Oh,
but we'll probably cap it at 80. No,
plenty of time.
We'll see. Okay. Would you rather, Fred? You ready? Okay. Take amazing selfies, but look terrible in all other photos, or be photogenic everywhere but in your selfies. And let me preface this by saying I feel like I am not in the generation of selfies.
No.
Like I don't take a lot of selfies.
I have taken them, but I don't take a lot of them.
The kids and I will take a selfie together because the kids insist on it.
Memories.
Right. And children and shit.
All right.
So, well, I personally would probably take B, to be photogenic everywhere but in my selfies.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Because if we take family pictures, I would like, to be photogenic.
I want to be as handsome as I am in real life. That's all.
All right.
That's all I've ever wanted.
I want that face.
That's right. The face over there, like, oh, handsome, handsome guy.
It'd be kind of awesome because we like to see the selfies and be like, that picture of that kid that's like,
yeah.
One eye.
All the other pictures are perfect except yourself.
Yeah.
No, that'd
That's
be awesome.
how when me and my wife would take them, man. Like I got this condition where like I lean my head and all my neck fat.
Oh yeah,
fat
switches
just
over.
like pushes up, and I'm like, hold on, no, wait.
We call it
I
hot
gotta
dog neck, Fred.
I gotta get my neck fat out of there. You know what I mean?
Fred, that's a real condition. Hot dog neck affects millions of Americans every year.
I seen guys with hot dog back of the head.
Right.
You know what I mean? When they
That's just a different version of the same hot dog neck.
Yeah,
hot dog neck really is the whole neck. It goes around the whole neck.
It goes around the whole neck. Okay.
And then, if it actually goes all the way around, we call it sausage neck. So there you go. Now you know. That's how it works, Fred. I don't control that. All right, Fred.
I don't make the rules.
Nope, I don't. All right, Fred. Would you rather? And this is actually a tough one. And lucky for me, I don't have to deal with this because I've done it for both.
Mm-hmm.
But Fred, would you rather be gassy on your first date or on your wedding night?
Wedding night.
Wedding night. I agree. I was gassy for both.
Yeah.
But love you, honey. Love you, honey.
She already know what she gonna get.
Right at that point, I'm like, hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Like I ordered 3 desserts, and I'm getting fat because we're married now.
They call me the human fart box.
That's right. Hey, honey, look, someone got you a Dutch oven.
Yeah.
Like, what's that? Here you go. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, I was easy, but I agree because like a first date, if you're gassy, chances are you're not getting a second date.
Yeah, you're not getting the second one. So
right. Unless you're devilishly handsome and gassy.
Exactly. And charismatic.
And then you can say whatever the fuck you want to. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's how we all got by.
Smell my essence, girl.
All right. Would you rather, and this one really mostly, I think, applies to Alan more than anything. I think he's going to be the one who has the most to make a decision on this one. Would you rather, Alan, you answer this one first, have Danny DeVito or Danny Trejo play you in a movie? Because Alan could go either way.
Yeah, he go.
No, Danny DeVito, man. Yeah, because of Always Sunny. I have to go with Danny DeVito.
What about you, Fred?
I'm going to take my man Trejo.
Yeah, in other words, you want to be a badass.
I want to be a badass. To be a fucking badass. That dude's a Mexican legend, dude.
He is, dude.
Like, he is, dude. He's a Mexican legend, bro.
And then he started a taco stand.
Yeah, Trejo's Tacos.
Yeah, but
his daughter goes to Clemson.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
We should go visit.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go see her.
No, that's creepy.
You sure you want to?
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
You give me your dad's autograph?
Sorry, Danny Trejo. Hi, young girl. We're old men. We'll follow you around your campus. Not
Freddie
for any
said
bad
that.
reason. We just want to hang out with your dad.
Trejo.
I guess it's all
Freddie
the
said
time.
that, not me.
You call her the Trejo? That you can't say that.
Yeah, you
Trejo.
All right. Well, I can already tell you which one this one I would have. Would you rather be able to take back anything you say or hear any conversation that is about you? As someone who puts their foot in their mouth on the reg, would much rather take back everything I say.
Yeah.
I do take back. Yeah, I do take back because
because I don't want to know what other people.
I don't care people. I don't give a shit what. Fuck what you say about it. Yeah. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I don't care.
All right. Would you rather have skin that changes color based on your emotions, or
color
tattoos
that changes skin?
sort of, or tattoos appear all over your body depicting what you did yesterday?
Oh no!
Yeah. Oh, no. Like how many tattoos of me jerking it could there be?
Change my skin color. I don't.
No, jeez.
Hold on. Why does my skin change color?
Because of your emotions.
My emotions. What's the emotion to make?
Dude, it's still better than tattoo. You're going to be jacking it.
If you fall asleep, Fred, when you fall asleep, you turn white.
No, I can't get no advantages off of that. I can't
You're at
get no
peace. You're like,
while I'm sleeping.
No, but that means if you ever pass out in a car and a police officer rolls up on it,
yeah.
like,
That's awesome.
oh, Fred, this is registered to Fred Houston. Sounds like a white guy to me. Have a great night. He'll probably fill up your cup with a little bit of booze and say, have a good night, buddy. He'll buy you leave a burrito in
Thank
your
you,
lap.
Ossifer.
So, well, yeah, I would probably do the skin thing. But see, I don't know that because I like to be a master of my emotions and be like, oh, I'm fine. But really,
you could never play poker again.
Right. That's okay.
No, it wouldn't matter because
purple. He's on tilt.
Yeah.
it wouldn't matter because you're playing poker and they'd be like, dude, how many times did you jack off yesterday? Because that's it.
And I'm like, all right, like 23, I think.
Yeah, as long as I don't get no, well, you can do it as long as you don't get no face tats. You can just wear long sleeves.
Right, you can wear long
You know what I'm saying?
sleeves.
The turtlenecks.
You never know.
Do you get the tats or they just appear on your body?
They just appear on your body in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's not good.
You go to sleep, you wake up, and you're like, hey, all right, looks like here's me going to the bank. Great.
Yeah, I got married in Vegas just today.
Yeah. Like, apparently, I took a shit and didn't look very well.
Yeah, a bad case of diarrhea. Them tacos.
And it's right here on my forehead.
Yep.
So, all right. Well, would you rather, and this, I know the answer to this already, but again, we'll see how you guys think. Would you rather hunt and butcher your own meat or never eat meat again? It's hard.
Guess I got to get the cut, man.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, I'd do the hunt and butcher if I had to.
I don't know. Yeah, I would.
I kind of feel
that,
like that's
hunting's not easy.
No, it's not easy.
No, it's not easy. But I mean,
well, it also depends on what you're hunting, Fred.
Right.
You'll be able to do it. I mean, if you're hunting human,
man.
If you're hunting a cow, you're gonna be able to get to it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just let's be realistic here.
These pesky cows keep evading me.
They keep coming right at me. How did I miss them?
they're like,
Yeah, juke.
Yeah, they do that juke. Yep.
The Parker juke.
The Parker juke. That's right. See, they named that after me. I love it.
The Parker juke.
the Parker juke. Parker juke is hilarious, man. When you're playing against him and he does the juke, and you just stand there laughing, and he just passes right by
I
you.
go right by. It works every time.
I can't tackle that. There's no way.
All right.
That's probably how I juke now too, because my head.
Oh, that's all you can do. It's all
my knees don't work. My knees don't work no more. I can't juke no more.
Yeah, I can't either.
Yeah.
Okay. The good news is we should never have to juke again.
No. No.
So we'll see what happens. So,
No.
all right, Fred, would you rather have people spread a terrible lie about you or have people spread a terrible but true tale about you?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Fred, have you ever had a dream where you murdered somebody and you woke up and you were like, oh, shit, I'm fugitive? You ever had a dream like that?
Yeah.
Those are the worst dreams.
Kind of on those lines. Yeah. Yeah, that is terrible.
Oh, I had one of those the other day and I woke up and I'm like, wait, if I'm here, I'm not in Argentina, like my dream said, unless this is the dream.
I told y'all about the dream I had when I sold my wife for a big bag of marijuana.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
And then I remember you saying, if anybody wants to make this dream come true, we can do it.
Dude. She was gone, bro.
Would you rather have your lovely wife or have a 150-pound bag of marijuana?
I don't think it was. What was it? Was it a half sack or something?
I don't know. It was a big bag of pot. That's all I remember. It was just like I couldn't make out what he was saying, but I know it was like, here, have this pot. And I was like, yeah, okay. Like,
I'll take that. You're like, all right.
It's gone.
Let me get the keys from her first.
Yeah, I woke up all fucking terrified. I was like, oh no.
And
What
you're
did I
like-
do?
You woke up and you're like, oh my God, you
What
look
did I
over.
do?
You look over and there's a big bag of bear water. You're like, all right.
Yeah, like, all right, yeah.
You're like, I did it.
That would be awesome. It was one of the times she was out of town.
And you cuddle up with it and go back to sleep.
Yeah.
The big bag of weed didn't
Yeah,
work.
that's how-
I got a wig on it.
yeah. Red hair.
Yeah, right here. Let's go.
All right. Would you rather have Fred? Would you rather have people? Oh, we already did that one. Would you rather walk in on your parents or have them walk in on you?
I would
Doing it?
rather have them walking me.
I would assume
I'd
doing
rather
it.
walk-
Yeah.
you walk
I
out
don't
on
want
me.
to see that.
No.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
I'd rather
yeah.
have them walk in on me, and I could be like, "Oh, hey, take a good look. Gross." You're gross.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, the other way around doesn't work for me. For me, mentally, ever.
Can't get that out of my head.
Nope.
No. You can't unsee it.
Mm-mm.
All right. Would you rather have a third nipple or an extra toe?
Well, I got the nipple.
Done. Solved. Already solved it. I think I would rather have the third nipple personally.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the extra toe is going to be uncomfortable.
They don't make shoes for that,
No,
but it may
No, you
give
gotta-
you amphibian like cornering.
yeah, cut. Yeah,
So all of a sudden, the Parker Juke would be much more powerful.
yeah. He's bit on that sixth toe. Oh,
I
he
just
bit on the
worked.
sixth
Like,
toe.
there's nothing you can do about that. I take my
He pushed
take my
off
fucking
on that
shoes off and they
extra pinky.
spread out like Wolverine claws.
What's it called? A dinky pinky? Because like the sixth toe is like always like just a little. My mom dated a guy. He had 6 fingers.
Ooh, weird.
I
On
think
both
he
hands or
killed
just
him.
one hand?
Yeah, both hands. I think he killed Indigo Montoya's father.
Wait, time out. In
Prepare to
both
die.
hands? So he had 12 fingers.
Yeah, 12 fingers. But it wasn't like a real finger. Like it was,
Right,
just, like a little nub. But it had a nail on it.
Right.
Like
So it had a
so it
nub
was-
with a nail on it?
Yeah,
I think
so
that
it
counts
was
as a finger. An inoperable finger, but a finger nonetheless.
Right, yeah, nonetheless.
It was just it was just for show.
Show finger.
For show finger. All right, Fred. Would you rather have to wear every shirt inside out or every pair of pants backwards?
Oh, inside out.
Shit, I wear my shirts inside out now. So yeah,
Yeah.
inside out.
I agree.
When crisscross was a thing, that was, I
That was
did the
huge.
pants backwards. I did the pants. I did that shit for like a month.
The pants
Right.
backwards?
Yeah, pants
That was
backwards,
the
jacket
style, man,
backwards.
for a
Yeah,
while,
crisscross.
But did you go
Make you jump
commando
out.
on it, or did you do?
No, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
you
wore
had
my
to
underwear the
do it.
right
You
way.
You had to wear underwear. Did you wear
You
your
know,
underwear the right way?
I wore my underwear the right way.
Okay. See, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah, no,
else
I
that
was like,
doesn't really matter.
Like if you went commando with your pants backwards,
Yeah.
They'd be like, hey, have you seen that skit? That,
Just unzip the shit.
yeah, true. I mean, even if you had the
Yeah.
underwear, like if you had to take a shit really bad,
Yeah.
was it easy to take the pants off or not?
right. That's all that matters.
I mean, no, I'm asking, was it easier or
Yeah, I mean,
the same,
I
your
don't-
pants.
Yeah, it's pants. You just pull
no,
down.
but they were inside out. Were they inside
no, they
out?
were no,
or
they were
backwards?
backwards.
They're backwards.
Pants were backwards.
I
Because it
can
was
unbutton the
crisscross.
button.
So their
can
whole
unbutton
thing was they wore their pants and shirts backwards. And
Yeah, they
coats.
wore everything backwards.
right.
Yeah.
They would wear glasses
Okay.
on the backs of their heads.
That's right. Because
Yes.
you know what? Because inside out is wiggity, 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 whack.
That's true.
Yeah. That's right.
True. So I only know jump.
Send the old
so I don't know.
punk in the car going,
That was a jump.
That wasn't jump.
Yeah.
I knew that's the only thing. And I don't know that
That was
much of it. Because back then I was like, I'll never wear my
I
pants
just know the
backwards.
chorus. I just know the chorus. Jump, jump.
Jump. Daddy
Jump.
Mac will make you
Jump.
jump, jump. Crisscross will make you jump.
Mac Daddy will make you. Daddy Mac will make
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Will make you.
All right. Would you? All right. This is an easy. I think this would be an easy one for me again. Would you rather travel the world for free for a year, or have $50,000 to spend however you please?
Oh, I travel the world for free.
Yeah. There's
travel the world,
traveling the world. But
Travel the world
they're not
free.
telling you how you're gonna travel the world.
I don't care.
You can travel the world camelback.
Cool. If I get to go for a year for free, I won't even make it out.
But that's their only means of conveyance. That's their only means of conveyance.
Here's your camel. Good luck. And I'll be like, well, I didn't even make it to the beach in the year because I don't know how to fucking drive a camel.
How do you get a camel across water? Like,
right.
How are you going to get anywhere outside of the United States?
Very carefully.
What I do is I kill the camel, eat it because that's my thing that I did, where I can only eat what I kill. And then I use its skin, put it on a jet ski. Technically riding the camel.
Yeah.
And I jet ski that camel all the way across the ocean.
That's right.
It's gonna
I
be
heard
great.
camel neck is good.
Camels, coincidentally
neck
enough, camels display a rare condition we know as sausage neck. so their necks are delicious. That's all you need to know. Would you rather, Fred? Camel neck sausage. That's right. From Bush's, from Biden's baked beans. Camel neck sausage.
Camel neck sausage and beans.
That's right. We'll never tell the secret. Remade with real camel.
Real camel neck.
So they're like, is the dog? And the dog's like, "Rrr, you can really taste the camel." All right, I got two more for you, and then we'll wrap. All right,
give it to me.
All right. Would you rather? And either one of these is, I think this is a pretty easy one. So we're gonna skip this one. Would you rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse?
Jesus Christ. Slow zombies or fast zombies?
Just let's say medium zombies for the sake of the argument. Zombies that walk like a really fat guy up a hill.
Oh, I can do that.
Like a zombie that's like huffing and puffing. Like the zombie starts to chase you in 3 steps. It's like,
yeah, I can deal with that, dude.
Brain Slater.
Robots, man. It's hard to say with the robots.
Yeah, robots. You ain't.
No, but you don't know what kind of robot it would be because it may not be like a precise killing machine. It might be Twiggies. Just a toaster.
Like Twiggy robots.
Yeah, it could be 50 toasters and a bunch of no, a bunch of those Robbie the Robot change machines where you put the coin in and it opens its mouth and slides it in. That could be the revolution that you're going up against.
I don't know. How tall are they?
They're not that tall. Like, less than a foot tall. That's what I'm saying. The robots could be.
But no, robots they integrate into our like computer systems. So like you can't trust that. They can't trust the robots, man.
I agree with you on that. That is show policy.
Yeah.
We do not trust robots. The only robot that we trust is detachable robot penis, and that's barely.
DRP.
He's penetrated our hearts and our butts. All right. We're going to get out of here. That's a great ending line, I think. We'll see you next week with a brand new show.
Good.
Let's keep it sober, Fred. Sober.
Yeah, let's
not
go.
sober. California.
Sober, Fred.
California sober. California sober, man.
Which means he just smokes a lot.
Yes.
Get it? Fire joke. All right. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Night.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddies, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a motherfucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hip. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
Right, so I couldn't make out who it was. I thought it was Liv Schreiber.
Liv?
Steven Tyler's daughter.
Oh, yeah, Liv Tyler.
Liv Tyler.
Yeah, Liv Tyler. Liv Schreiber.
I like that you changed the last. Yeah, like the one
That's
thing.
the dude. That's the dude.
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
Liv Schreiber.
Liv Schreiber's titty.